Okay guys, what I'm getting ready to do is make a patriotic rag banner, and I'm using this banner that I got from Hobby Lobby a few months back, and I'm going to add to it these fat quarters that I got from Walmart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with my rotary cutter and mat, and I'm going to cut strips. These go between, it looks like, 1.5 inches, 2 inches to 1 inch. So I'm going to do the same with this. Once I have the strips cut, then I'll come back. Okay, what I did is I took the fat quarters and I cut them into 1-inch strips and widthwise, and then I'm going to cut them lengthwise 8 inches. So I just wanted to show you what these look like, just the 1-inch strips, the length of the actual fat quarter. Then the leftover pieces from what is left here, if you cut them 8 inches, you can get 2 8-inch and one, I believe it's a 6-inch. So I will put those 6-inch into the rest of it just to make it fuller. Then the banner, the rag banner from Hobby Lobby that I'm adding this to, the strips are too long, way too long. And I want something shorter because it'll look fuller. And even if I use this burlap banner for a regular decor, because I'm thinking about doing something with this on a regular basis. So I'm just tying these strips on and they can be taken off. Just like everything else I do. Half of everything I make I undo. But yes, they're way too long. So once I get everything cut to the size, that I want, I'll bring you back and we'll start putting it together. Okay, so now I have the strips cut into 8-inch strips from the original, the long ones that I just showed you. And then over here, here are the 6-inch. We're talking 2 inches difference. Not that big of a deal to me. I think it'll add a little bit of dimension and it'll just make it that much fuller. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the banner, I'm going to untie these so I get the right amount, and I took one off. I'll be able to get 2 8-inch strips out of this, which is just going to give me more material. Okay, I just wanted to show you, I took off one of the strips from the banner from Hobby Lobby. I think I'm going to leave out this one from the banner because everything that I have is the real white. It's not the primitive looking. So I will cut the satin, the white satin with the lace, but I'll leave the linen. It's like a linen type ribbon, but I'll keep it because once I'm done with this, I will put it back in with the lace and the satin. Okay, now I cut the lace and the satin and what looked like burlap. It's not, it's a linen, but I think that's what it's supposed to represent. And that is fine with me because, like I said, when I use this in another type of banner for a normal, not patriotic, I would want it shorter anyway. So now we're almost ready to start tying. Okay, I wanted to bring you down a little bit closer. So here's the jute, and because there isn't as much of this as there is of this material, I'll just sporadically put these in. Well, really, there's not going to be a rhyme or reason how I do it, to be honest with you. Okay, so what you do is you take your strip, you fold it in half, you take and you put it, this is the way I do it anyway, and you put it to the back, okay, so it looks like this. And then I take the tail and I loop it through. And it's going to be a little awkward when you're first starting with your first few strips. And there you go. I don't know if this is a lark's knot. I don't know. Is this a lark's knot? I have no idea what it is. but anyway, let's do it again. And you want to try to get it to where these all are the same. See where it's knotted on the back here compared to what it looks like on the front. Okay, so let's do this one. Fold it. Hold it to the back. And then when you bring it up, it's catching this in between. And then you open up the loop, and then you just put the tail through the loop and you pull. Hold on to the jute on both sides like this, and then you just pull. We'll do another one. Let's put a piece of lace in between this. Okay. Okay. Now this is a little wider, and that's okay. So I have it folded behind the jute. Open up where you folded it. See my finger? Take the tail and you put it through the loop. And when you start getting enough, you can hold on to the pieces that you've already done. Then you can start bringing them together closer. And that's what's going to give you your fullness. When you start really tying these together real close, well, you don't have to tie them real close, you can push them once you're done. That's what's going to give you your fullness. So I will be back when I am almost done. Okay, I showed you, I think it's a lark nest, and now I can't find it. But I have been tying, and I did a regular knot as well, and I think I will go with the regular knot, the lark's nest, the lark knot. I think that's what it is. Whatever. The first one I showed you. It makes it a little bit shorter, whereas if you just knot it, it makes it a little bit longer. So that's why I'm going this. You can do either. You can go on to YouTube, Pinterest. I'm doing this so you can see why I'm talking to you. And they do both. The lark knot, I'm just going to call it that, you guys, because I'm not sure what it is. The first one I showed. That's more for, oh, kind of, I don't know how to say it, not so full and fun. It's more long and flowy, if that makes sense. Kind of like what the Hobby Lobby one was that I showed you, that I'm adding the lace and all to. This one I liked more because it was fuller and fun. But maybe like for a baby shower or bridal shower, I might do the other one where it's just that one knot that I showed you in the beginning. Because, well, actually that knot was in the banner that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and it was in the wedding section, so I don't know. But I do think this is more festive, very full. It gets a lot fuller faster than with the other knot. Although with this knot, this is the end where I started. All you have to do is move them around, you know, opposite ways. But this definitely, with this knot, is fuller. So I'll do one more, because I know I feel kind of silly, you know, showing you this because it's a knot. I mean, it's just, you're tying a knot over the jute and then moving it very close to the next one, and that's where you get your fullness. So there you go. So I will be back when I'm done. Okay, so here I have my banner on the fireplace. And I don't want to show you anything else yet. The rest of it I'll show you in the home tour on Saturday. So just so you can see, this took 5 packs of the fat quarters from Walmart, and it's mixed in with the other ribbon, which really wasn't a whole lot, from Hobby Lobby. So that is my garland, guys. I will take pictures, and I will see you Saturday for the 4th of July home tour collaboration. Okay guys, you take care, and remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget that, ever. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.